Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Unang araw ng Disyembre. Welcome sa Tuesday edition ng The Stock Market Today. 24 days na lang, Pasko na. Nasa GCQ pa rin ang Metro Manila until the end of the year, together with Batangas, Iloilo, Tacloban, Lanao del Sur, Iligan, Davao. This is Benji Chidoro. Meron tayong balita sa MER at meron din tayong candlestick quiz or trivia within our video. Yan yung identify the candlestick and candlestick pattern. Kasama po ang resulta ng PSE index at PSE in today's episode of The Stock Market Today. Bago po ang lahat, basahin po muna natin ang ating mga reminders at disclaimers. At habang binabasa po natin ito, kung first time niyo po dito sa ating channel, ay nag-start po ako magbigay ng daily stock market report noong August 2020. I invite you to subscribe to my channel so you will always be updated with the latest news and information on the stock market and the most active stocks in the PSE. I am a retired employee of one of the Philippines' largest banks. I was also an OFW when I was assigned to our branch in Hong Kong as head of compliance. Mga 8 months din po akong namalagi sa ibang bansa. And after that, I was assigned through the grace of God as Chief Compliance Officer of a bank subsidiary. And since early 2000, I started investing in UITFs. And a few years later, I started investing in stocks. I reviewed the most active stocks in the Philippine market using technical analysis, and sometimes I add a bit of fundamental analysis. By the way, if you want me to review your favorite stock, please comment on the box below and I will do my best to do the review. Mula sa Inquirer.net, Congress urged to fast-track probe on alleged 66 billion padding of Meralco's energy sales. Advocacy groups Bayan Muna and Matuwid na Singil sa Kuryente Consumer Alliance, Inc. or MSK are urging the House Committee on Energy to fast-track its probe on the alleged 66 billion over-recovery of Meralco. These groups have also asked the ERC, and the Commission on Audit to hasten the audit of MER's energy sales and purchases from 2011 to 2019 because of significant discrepancies reportedly detected in the company's financial reports and declarations to the ERC. MSK Chairman Nery Colmenares said the group is concerned that this is a violation of the regulatory rule that power generation should only be a pass-on charge to consumers, adding that MER should only be declaring the actual kilowatt hours they have purchased in its respective value as sales. So that came from the Inquirer. Now reading through the commentary of BDO Nomura, which is now BDO Securities, it says that we have consistently argued regulatory and quasi-regulatory risks will always be a key concern for MER. As such, populist pressures to keep tariffs low could be a recurring issue for highly regulated distribution utilities. We believe that these current issues are already being priced in by the market, with the stock correcting by more or less 11% in the past 2 weeks. Further, we think that the potential downward revisions to distribution tariffs would have a limited impact on earnings due to MER's provisioning initiatives. They maintain their buy rating on MER, which now offers a substantial fiscal year 21F dividend yield of 4.7% following the recent pullback. Actually, that's for the dividend yield, but for the target price for Meralco, it's still, they haven't changed it. It's still 345 is their target price. So they think that the market had already priced in these regulatory risks. So let's now go to the PSE, how the PSE fared today. Okay, the PSEI moved up 218.10 points or 3.21%. So this is a significant recovery. And if we'll take a look at the graph of the candlestick chart, actually this is an engulfing candlestick. Let's put up our indicators. By the way, I use the 20-day exponential moving average as my short-term indicator, represented by the orange line. The 50-day exponential moving average as my medium-term indicator, represented by the blue line, and the 100-day exponential moving average, represented by the black line, as my long-term indicator. I also use the relative strength index and the directional movement index as my additional confirmatory indicators. If you'll see here, just before today, I drew a line because there is a gap created here between November 9 and November 10. There was a gap up as the PSE surged. When it tapered off and moved downwards, it stopped at the edge of the gap. So the gap was at somewhere at 67.87 level, which is the upper gap. The lower gap is 67.04 or 6700. But in today's trade, there was a gap down. It opened lower, but it moved its way up. There is just, I think, a very small gap that has to be filled there. So nasa 67.40 to 6700. Yun na lang ang gap ang kailangan i-fill. Pero the closing price is now above the indicator, our EMA 20 indicator. So let's now take a look at the market summary. 119 companies advanced, 102 declined, while 35 remained unchanged. There was net foreign selling at 1.33 billion. On the all-share index, it moved up 2.42%, while on the sectoral index, all sectoral index registered a green result, except for the financials, which ended in the red. The properties led the gainers at 4.55%, followed by the holding companies at 4%. The industrials registered a net foreign buying of 9.02 million. So let's now take a look at the most active stocks. So let's review the following: BPI, Ali, ICT, SM, ACEN, PHA, now SEB, GTCAP, and RLC. But before we go to the review, let's take a look at our first candlestick. Identify this candlestick. Ano yung naka-encircle na yan? Anong tawag sa candlestick na yan? Yung naka-pulang encircle. So please comment in the comment box kung ano yung candlestick na yan, kasi we will be identifying that the following day. So I wanted to find out if you got the correct answer. So that's our first candlestick. Now let's go to the most active stocks. So let's take a look at BPI. Okay, BPI went down 2.9 points or 2.90 points or 3.49% down. Net foreign selling siya. And there is a successive red candlestick, but I drew a support level here at 80.10. So it will test this level because there is a support level here. No, sorry, that's a resistance level. Another resistance level here. So this is a resistance level here and a resistance level here with a support level here. So that is the nearest support level. Let's observe the following day if this will bounce at this level. Otherwise, the next support level would be here, 76. So if it pierced through the support level, the next level that we are to watch is the 76 peso level. Now, if we see a green candlestick the following day, then it is probably a sign of reversal. And that confirmation of that sign of reversal is another green candlestick 2 days after. That's it. That's my take on BPI. This is a good level to buy actually. The 80 level or the 76 level. Now, antayin nyo lang yung candlestick. Kung green candlestick yan the following day and another green candlestick the day after next, then that is a good level. That's your signal to buy. Okay, Ali. Ali, look at that. Engulfing candlestick. This is an engulfing bullish candlestick. See that? So, in-engulf niya yung mga candlesticks dito. Yung mga adjacent or nearby candlesticks. But, volume is not much. It's just average. So, nag-bounce siya dito sa level na 35 siya nag-bounce or 36 level. 36 level siya nag-bounce. But I identified the support level at 36 or 35.5. That's the nearest support level. But when I talk of support and resistance, I talk of areas, not specific points. Here, nag-bounce siya at the 36 level, which is the area of resistance, and the nearest support is here, 39.75. That's the nearest resistance rather. Ang tingin ko lang dyan is it will move within this range of the 40 level, which is the upper level, and resistance, the resistance level of 39.75 to 40, and the support level of 35 to 36. Okay, next, let's take a look at ICT. ICT recovered also. So it had a bounce at this level, at 116 level. Actually, it went higher than, it's now higher than the EMA 20. The support level is at the 115.50, while the resistance, let's see, 128.81. And I think that it will just move within this level. Kasi walang catalyst. Kailangan ma-break niya itong 128.8 level para masabi nating merong definite trend. Right now, I think the stock is just moving sideways. So you can, if you are able to buy at this level, that's good because it bounced at the support level. The following day or the following days, check if it will hit the support level, and I think that's a good time to sell. Next, let's take a look at SM. Actually, the stock market now is moving sideways. So I think it is the best strategy right now to do range trading. You buy on support and sell on resistance. Again, SM had a bounce. So it bounced on support, 175.66 or 86, 175.86. And it went up 5% or 49 points. So if you were able to buy at this level, then congratulations. Ang nearest resistance ni SM is nandito, 1073. I think if you'll have to do range trading, 173, 174. So measure na natin kung gaano kalaki if you will just do range trading here. So let's check. So if you are able to buy here, so that's about 10.51% or mga 11%. I think that's a good range to trade. Mga 11% yan. 11% gain, less 0.29, mga 10 siguro or 9.5. So pwede na kayo dyan, no? So if you're able to buy at this level and sell at this level, yung 1074, buy at 975, 976, and sell at 1075, that's good enough. Because I think the stocks now will probably move sideways, yung at least for the index stocks. Okay, next let's take a look at ACEN. But before that, let's see our next question number 2 on the candlestick. Okay, question number 2 on the candlestick. Identify the reversal pattern. What is the 3-day trend reversal pattern? I got this from Candlestick Quiz. Okay, please comment on the comment box of what you call this reversal pattern. Okay. Okay, let's now proceed with ACEN. ACEN. ACEN looks like this is a doji. Looks like a doji. It looks like there is a probable reversal pattern here because this is a what you call a doji. Or more like an evening star. Kasi it's a red candlestick. Eh. So I think this is more of an evening star. The price opened lower, or the price, yes, opened higher, but it closed lower. So what do I think of the stock? I think that we have to observe, because I think it is just moving sideways like the other stocks. And if we see another red candlestick, then it is a confirmation of the trend is changing. Because I consider this a weak candlestick, meaning the candlestick will not go any higher, although there was net foreign buying. Take a look at the next candlestick the following day. If it is a green candlestick, then this is not a change of reversal. But if you see a red candlestick and a lower one, wherein the opening price and the closing price, the opening price is lower and the closing price is much lower, then there is a trend reversal. But just the same, I think that the stock will just move within the support level of 5.8. Right now, it's just moving sideways. Next, let's take a look at PHA. Ooh, PHA. Tumaas siya. So, previously, when I reviewed the stock last Friday, I observed that this is a possible reversal in trend. Actually, you call that a morning star. This is a morning star. And the confirmation that the stock will move upward is a green candlestick here. It will probably move upward the following day until it reach a resistance of 0.9 or 90 centavos, 87 to 90 centavos. And when it reached that level, it will probably test that level and move back. Ang stock would just trade within the 65 centavo to the 90 centavo level, moving sideways, and it has been doing that for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 weeks. So that's my take on PHA. By the way, PHA had a catalyst. No? It's a new investor coming in, backdoor listing. So dito siya nagkaroon ng news here and here. Then now corporation. Now is moving sideways. Ang tingin ko lang dito is now is a green candlestick, but it may just test the resistance here. Ito yung nearest resistance niya. 509 or 510 is the nearest resistance. So dyan lang siya maglalaro in the meantime, unless there is a new catalyst. Next, let's take a look at SEM. Ito yung tinignan natin last time. Ni-review natin for Gabi Marcelino, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's take a look at SEB. Okay, SEB had actually it had a bounce. So if you'll see our EMA 20, nagbabounce siya dito sa EMA 20. The near support is at 45.20, 45.30. But if you take a look, yung EMA 20 natin is just right under the candlestick. So it had a bounce. It had an increase of 6.91 today. Not bad. And I think, just like the other stocks, it will just move within support and resistance. So, best strategy now is to do range trading. In the meantime, ang resistance nito is at 52. So, if you were able to buy at 45.20, then well and good. Dahil, if you will buy there and sell at 52, magkanong kita mo dyan? Kasi if you were able to buy here, 15%, yan, no? 15% yung upside mo, range trading lang yun. So, that's it for SEB. Then, yung next stock natin would be GTCAP. GTCAP, look at that. Green candlestick rin siya, no? Pero nag-bounce din siya dito. So, majority of the stock bounce on support, especially the index stocks. So, 620, nag-increase siya ng 6.9. And nearest resistance would be 630. Yan siya. RSI is also bullish, although ingat lang tayo because I see a bearish divergence in the RSI. So ingat lang po tayo dyan. Take note din na bullish yung mga foreign institutions dito sa stock na ito. Finally, we will have RLC. But before we proceed with RLC, let's take a look at our next candlestick. Yan, identify the candlestick. Yung naka-encircle in red. Please place that in the comment box and we will be identifying that the following day. So nakita nyo na? I-pause nyo lang yung video. Okay, next, let's take a look at RLC. RLC, okay, RLC again also recovered. And if you'll notice, there's a wick here, a long wick. It had a high of 1798, low of 1682, but it settled at 1746. So yung rebalancing ni RLC, which was the question of Aaron, was just there was just a temporary dip, as I have projected last Friday. Now, if you will see another green candlesticks, then nagbago na yung trend niya, no? But I think that RLC, just like the other index stocks, would trade at resistance and support. Diyan lang siya magte-trade. So I see resistance at 1860, while support is at 1650. So diyan lang kayo mag-trade in the meantime. I think it's the best strategy. Ngayon, towards the year end, it depends, ano? Kasi most companies, especially the index stocks, might be window dressing. Which means that towards the year end, may possibility na tumaas kasi historically tataas yung mga stocks dyan because there will be some buying opportunities there. So, dyan lang mag-trade si RLC. That's our stock market report today, December 1, 2020. Ito po si Benji Chidoro nagpapaalala. Merry Christmas po sa inyong lahat. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. See you again in our next episode. Don't forget to write your answers in the comment box on our candlestick trivia. Thank you and bye for now.